Yeah, fortunately I am back now, so he doesn't have to worry about just the Benson, although to be fair, I love Benson solo casting. He's probably one of the best solo casters I've ever heard.
Oh,
But here we go, going. That's no problem. Anytime. Anyway, here we go. Search and Destroy on Arcadon. We're going to watch now this Pain versus Existence going into the fourth map. It is currently 2-1 to Pain Gaming. They have come back from Existence, well, beating him on that first map. So maybe Pain are just showing the true colours here and just how good they really are.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it looks as though Existence, after being so strong on that CTF lockdown, we're really going to just run riot on Pain. But Pain, once again, showing just the absolute dominance. And this is exactly why Pain are rated the best team in Spain. I mean, they came under pressure, and now they've won 2 maps back-to-back. And if they win this, they are going to advance, and they're also going to knock their biggest rivals, Existence, into the losers bracket. So in terms of the rivalry, that's going to do them a world of good. But in terms of this S&D, already we are seeing a 2 versus 2, and oh, Psycho's just got dropped by Legendary. So Epico's going to be all by himself, 40 seconds to try and defuse this A-bomb.
Yeah, here we go. What can Epico do? He's going to have to try and fix something. He has actually seen someone there. He's going to now make this 1 versus 1. Can he find that last player? No, he finds him, but there are bullets coming from him. So he does get dropped there. And it looks like they're going to take this first round Existence in the Search and Destroy. Epico going 3 for 1 for his team.
Yeah, Epico 3 for 1. And Pain just managing to stay composed where it mattered most, which is going to be the most important thing. And we'll stay on board with Existence and see if they can try and equalize, make it 1-1. They are now going to be on attack. We're on board with Psychos. He's got his ACR red dot, and again using impact proficiency. We've seen a lot of that today. Not entirely sure why quite a lot of these Spanish players prefer impact as opposed to focus. And oh wow, well played. Psychos sees Legendary on those Eskies and is able to take him down. Looking for one more. No need, you don't need to really challenge that. You can just afford to set up. It is already a 4 versus 3.
Here he goes. What is Psycho going to do here? Is he going to try and push up? And just while I have you on stream at the moment, we have a little bit of an update. Prophecy have apparently won their game completely, 3-0 against Amigo. So obviously they are going to go through into, I believe, the semi-finals, which we will see tomorrow. But anyway, back on board with Psychos at the moment, as he is now looking for a player in that vending machine area. Yeah, he's actually watching the back of him, which makes you think there is someone round here he is looking for. But his teammate is actually right underneath B, I believe. Or no, he's by B. He might be going for the plant, and his teammate is not there.
Yeah, Psychos really needs to be doing a little bit more for his teammate right now. I mean, being in pretty much no man's land, that is exactly what you can expect. Palooka just comes up, takes down Mr. Bagepa. Psycho's now in a 1 versus 2, and you've got to say, what is he doing in his spawn? Alright, you have to be a little bit cautious. You don't want to get flanked, but you really have to do more for your teammate when he's at B. You could have had that potential plant down, you could have covered him, you could have even maybe just killed Palooka straight away. But now he's in a very awkward situation. It's 1 versus 2. Does take down Palooka there, but immediately gets dropped by Styles. I'd love to know where he was, because that must have been an impressive shot. Oh, he was right behind him. I thought he was cross-matched, but no, he was right behind him. But Pain 2-0 up now in this S&D.
Yeah, 2-0 up, and obviously that is going to pay them dividends now because the pressure is going to slightly come off them. And Existence have all the work to do. We are actually going to jump on board with Pain Gaming, who are playing so well at the moment. And see, we're going to jump on board with Legendaries. He runs straight up the top there. This is actually quite moved. Him and Torjo. His name is hard to pronounce, but I'm told the X isn't part of the name.
Well,
I've been told the X isn't part of the name. It's just there because he didn't have that clan name. So it's Toja. Toja is his name.
Well, that people don't understand from a casting point of view. Just on a side note, it's pretty hard to read out like gaming tags quite quickly, especially with Spanish teams that you don't commentate on regularly. But back on board with the gameplay really quick. Borja was in a 1 versus 4, and for a minute there I thought he was going to do it. He made it 1 versus 3, but got dropped very quickly. And Pain are quite simply on a rampage right now, 3-0, and 1 round away from knocking their biggest rivals into the losers bracket.
Yeah, here we go. Can Pain do this? 1 round left, and I am very sorry about that little bit of a tongue tie. I'm sure me and Benson are starting to feel it a little bit now as we go into, what is this, hour 13? Yep. But never mind, we're going to stay on board with Pain now, and let's jump off of Legendary. Let's have a look at Stylex. He is 4 for 0 in this S&D. So what can he do here on the defense? He is moving into bar. Can he see anyone?
Yeah, he's got himself into a nice position, just trying to check, make sure that none of the existence players are going to be rushing. As Mr. Bagepa takes down Legendary with a stun grenade, but Tojox responds straight away with the nade. Epico takes down Palooka though, so it's going to be 2 versus 3 as Psycho takes down Styles, and Tojox is very, very weak, needs to stay alive. 1 versus 3. If he gets this, Pain will progress through into the next round of the bracket.
Yes, they will take this into, but Payne Torjor actually going through the wall there, and is now 1 versus 2 situation. What can he do? He's looking for someone. That bomb is down, and so much work to do. Can he pull this off for his team? Can he put his team through and knock their rival's existence out into the loser bracket? He does pick up 1, and no! I thought he had that kill, and he got taken down.
That was a very, very unfortunate play. Borja, though, staying composed, just managed to dodge out of the way and pick off Tojo there. That was very tense. I honestly thought Tojo was going to pick that up, but looking where Psychos was in that game, in that kill cam, he probably would have made that kill anyway, so it isn't that much of a big deal. But we will go ahead and change team. Can Existence mount a comeback? That is the question. They are on defense now, so arguably a lot easier. We're on board with Psychos as he's got his Magnum out. I'm not entirely sure why you don't run quicker on this game with your pistol out, but hey, it's probably just from the Modern Warfare 2 days. But Psychos is going to be at bottom S. He's going to come into a gunfight, needs a little bit of support from his teammate, going to get stunned. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a nade inbound. And this could be the end of Psychos. Managed to dodge the nade, and Tojo, very weak indeed. He needs to die very quickly. There we go. Epico gives him a little bit of support, but immediately drops the Legendary. Not entirely sure where he was.
Yeah, you know what, Psycho's not been able to pick out the kills. Actually got his teammate killed because it made his teammate reveal his position, and he got shut down as soon as he did it. But here we go, Existence. Wow, Palooka taking down Mr. Bagepa, and Psychos is making a move now as it's 1 versus... Oh, wow, 2 versus 2 at the moment. What are the... what can they pull off here? There's going to be some serious sweat for Existence going on. They know they have to get this round, and they go Borja taking them down. Legendary 1 versus 2.
Yeah, a lot of pressure now on Legendary. He managed to get that bomb down there. I think we should stay on board with Existence, even though it is a 1 versus 2, because they are the players that need to go clutch right now. And if I'm Existence, I'm going to be communicating like mad as... Oh, Psychos does take down Legendary, and this is going to be a defuse. Don't write Existence off just yet. It is going to be 3-2. Come back. What do you reckon, Bryce?
Oh, I don't know if any teams are going to do it. It's going to be their rivals' Existence. And you know what? They're going to be fighting tooth and nail to make sure they don't lose this. They know if they can win this, they can take it all the way to the last map, and anything could happen. These teams are so close in terms of just how good they are. And obviously they have played each other many times in the past. So, like I said, anything could happen at a LAN, and we're seeing it right here.
Yeah, Existence now on the attacking, so arguably got a lot more work to do. On board with Psycho straight away. Psycho's having very good S&Ds, 5 and 3, and he's got a bomb down as well, I believe, or a defuse rather. And oh, he has come into contact, choosing to back off. Very smart play, doesn't need to challenge that considering how weak he is, but a bit risky running straight into the middle of the map. However, Epico does take down Styles, and Psychos has managed to get himself out of a very sticky situation.
It does manage to get himself out. We are on board with Psychos as he goes up the top here, trying to look for someone to actually take down Legendary very, very quickly. Luca taking down Mr. Bagepa on that map. Oh, Torja has popped out there. He looked away at the wrong time. Borja has got this now. It's a 1 versus 2. Oh, he gets shut down, and that is Pain. 3-1 to Pain here, and that is Existence going into the losers bracket.
Yeah, that was really well played by Pain. We thought at the start of this best of 5 they looked a little bit out of shape, a bit of trouble, but then they showed their true class. The class right there that you could arguably say gives them a good shot at maybe trying to take DreamHack. I think it's a long shot, but hey, if they can play as consistent as they just did in those last 2 games, then why not? They have absolutely every chance there. That was really good, especially against the biggest rival Existence. To beat your biggest rival 3-1 in a best of 5 is going to do their confidence the world of good. So it's going to be great to see them in the winners bracket tomorrow.
Yeah, and it seems Pain are still unbeaten against Existence. So, you know what? It's going to be interesting to see. I need to see them against either Apex, SK, or Prophecy, because obviously we know them teams very well. We know where the benchmark stands with them teams. So when we see them play them, we're going to know roughly how good Pain are in, you know, in comparison to the rest of the UK. And obviously, if they turn up to EGL8, which I believe I've been told they are going to, it could be incredibly interesting. If they start placing well at this event, they could take a top slot at that event.
Yeah, that was going to be very interesting to see them at EGL8. That should be awesome, especially when you consider the amount of more UK-based teams. And obviously, we've got the American teams coming over for EGL8 as well. So it's going to be nice to get a load of teams from all across the world attending EGL8.
Yeah, you know what? I am so psyched for EGL8. It is only only 8 weeks away. It's 3 weeks away. It's so close. I know. I'm looking forward to see Benson. Looking forward to see Tun there. I'm looking forward to see the other cast. I'm looking forward to see everyone there. So many people like to see when we go for it. But before we get too far into talking about EGL8, we are going to go for a quick break. We'll be right back to you after this with a new game. I believe we're going to see SK.